Hey, Gallego Gatos, it's Mrs. Drum. Welcome to my living room. Hey, that kind of rhymes. And speaking of rhymes, I want to share with you a really awesome book that I have loved for a long time that I used to read to my children. The book is called The Remarkable Farkle McBride. What kind of a name is Farkle? So, this book is written by a famous individual. His name is John Lithgow. And what I love about this book, students, is that it has kind of like a beat to it, like a heartbeat, like the kind of beat we're always talking about in music class. And you also have to read it kind of rhythmically. All of the words to this book have a very bouncy rhythm. I know you're going to love it. Oh, pity the prodigy, Farkle McBride. No matter what instrument for poor Farkle tried, whether strumming or blowing or drumming or bowing, his musical passions were unsatisfied. And that's my cat you hear in the background. You're going to hear her a lot. When Farkle McBride was a 3-year-old tyke, all freckly, bony, and thin, he astonished his friends and his family alike by playing superb violin. And there he is at the top of the stairs. He went reedly deedly deedly dee with all of the strings at his side. Reedly deedly deedly dee, the remarkable Farkle McBride. And look, he's playing along with a bunch of grown-ups. He must have been really special. But when he was 4, Farkle played it no more, in spite of his parents' beseeching. He shattered the records he used to adore. He smashed up his rosin, ripped up every score. He threw fiddle and bow to the living room floor as he shouted, "Enough of your screeching!" When Farkle was 5, his melodical gift once again bore rhapsodical fruit. The woodwinds inspired his spirits to lift, and he rapidly mastered the flute. He went roodly toodly toodly too, with all of the winds at his side. Roodly toodly toodly too, the remarkable Farkle McBride. And look, he's so good at it, he's playing with a symphony orchestra with a bunch of grown-ups. But at 6, Farkle flung his flute into the lake, notwithstanding its lyrical trill. He stamped on the dock till you thought it would break. "That's it," he exclaimed. "I've had all I can take. That tootling gives me a brutal headache. It's so wimpy and whiny and shrill." Here we go again. When Farkle was 7, a different sound rekindled his musical flame. He became the most expert trombonist around, and the boulevards buzzed with his name. He went vroom, petty doom, with all of the brass at his side. Vroom, petty doom, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Look, he's growing up, but he's not as old as these guys. Guess what happens? I think I'm starting to detect a pattern. But at 8, he declared to his parents' despair, and as everyone else might have guessed, "I can't stand the trombone with its blat and its blare. That racket is more than my eardrums can bear. So return it or throw it away. I don't care. I despise it just like all the rest. When Farkle was 9, both his father and mum were bursting with pride and affection. For Farkle learned xylophone, cymbals, and drum, the entire percussionist section. Check it out. It's my favorite instrument, the drum. He went boom, bash, clang-a-ma-clash, all the clamor that he could provide. Tinkly, bing bong, bumpety crash, the remarkable Farkle McBride. Check him out, playing those big old drums. Uh-oh. But soon he fell prey to his usual gloom, despite all the praise and the flattery. First a sigh, then a sulk, then a frown, then a fume, then an ear-splitting tantrum that emptied the room. I can't take it, he bellowed, the crash and the boom and the clang and the bang of the battery. Poor Farkle at 10, howsoever renowned, reached the end of his musical tether. But then he discovered his favorite sound. Musicians playing together. It happened like this. The conductor caught cold on the day of a major recital. You've got to replace him, young Farkle was told. Your cooperation is vital. Look at him. So he took the baton and he gave the downbeat, and kaboom, the foundations were shaken by glorious music, bombastic and sweet, that filled up the hall and spilled into the street. Music that brought the whole crowd to its feet from the instruments he had forsaken. They went reely, rootily, room petty bang. Bravo! All the spectators cried. Deedly doodly doom petty clang, the remarkable Farkle McBride. And check this out. Since that sparkling night, Maestro Farkle McBride conducts all the instruments he ever tried. His happy heart sings to brass, drums, winds, and strings. And Remarkable Farkle is at last. See if I can get this whole thing in the video. Satisfied. So there he is, finally happy and satisfied. He is now the conductor of all the instruments. That explains everything, doesn't it? Let's see what happens on the last page. Aww. It's a bouquet of flowers, and it says, to Farkle, love, Mom, and Dad. I hope you enjoyed that story. I wanted to show you this is a real conductor's baton. You heard in the story that he picked up a baton and used a baton, and this is for conducting symphony orchestras, and it shows the beat, and it can show whether music gets loud or whether music should be soft, or if it should go fast, or if it should go slow. And there's a lot of power in this wonderful baton. This baton used to belong to my father. He was a band director for many, many years. So I'm so glad to share this story with you, and I miss you guys, but we will carry on with the learning. I miss you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.